There's a festival in Slovenia going on right now, and this is where I'm going, because in 2 days from now there will be a screening of our film, so The Pitch, and it will be the world premiere, which is very exciting and pretty amazing. And until then, so those 2 days until Saturday, I'm gonna spend with my friends and family, and I'm not gonna film much because, well, I'm gonna spend time with my friends and family. So I'll just walk you through really quickly what will be going on for those 2 days. So, cue the music. So first I'm going to board the plane, fly for about 2 hours, then I'm gonna land in Slovenia, where my friend is gonna pick me up, and we're gonna be driving for around 20 to maybe 30 minutes, and we're gonna have lunch. Then I will meet up with a few more friends and have a few drinks, and I hope I'll be able to not drink too much, because I really want to wake up really early tomorrow and go for a run. Then I will go to the city center and sit next to the river, have some coffee and have some breakfast. Then I will meet up with my parents, we'll go for lunch, we'll probably go around Ljubljana a bit, and then we'll drive home. The drive will take about maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes. Then the then will become now, because we've made it to Izola, which is where the film festival is. I got my invitation and I'm just searching for a quiet spot in the shade to talk about something. I guess this will have to do. First, excuse me if this doesn't make much sense. I had a very nice plan on how to do this video, but now my brain is slowly turning into mush, because there's two reasons for it. And first is a lot of my friends have turned up today, and I wasn't expecting almost none of them. And now I keep getting messages, so and my whole family is here, so it's quite an emotional thing now. It's becoming more and more. And the second thing, I am getting more and more nervous because, well, my film is going to be screened, and we've had one screening before, and it was for the cast and crew, and I kind of, you know, I knew them and I know what to expect of them, and they knew the story, and I was still very nervous. But the audience today, I don't know them, of course. They're from everywhere, and I don't know what the hell to expect. And I'm having a Q&A after my film, so the nervousness level is going up and up and up. But anyway, I'll try to talk about something that I don't think I heard from any filmmaker. So one thing that everyone keeps telling you is that making a film is like running a marathon, and that's so very true. You start from writing and then pre-production and production, and then it just keeps on going and going, and it doesn't really end until you start making a new one, because then you need to go through festivals, and then you need to promote it and maybe try to sell it. And by the time you get to festivals and promoting, and I'm talking for myself at least, I cannot watch my film anymore. I've literally seen it hundreds of times. I mean, even when we were editing it, you know, every single cut through and through, if it works or it doesn't, and then watching it all over again, and then putting the audio under it, and then putting music, and then coloring, and telling to every person again and again what my vision is and what I want from it. And then when promoting it, when pitching to people, like, you tell it hundreds and hundreds of times, and by the time you come to festivals, you're stuffed with the film. So I guess one thing to keep in mind when you're making a film is don't expect that when post-production is finished, it's over. You're kind of 2/3 of the way by the time the film gets done. So you need to keep it up. You need to sound excited every single time you talk about your film, because, you know, if you come to someone and start talking that, yeah, you know, it's about this, it just, you know, no one's gonna watch it. I know it sounds stupid because it's something I wanna do and it's something I love doing, and now it sounds as if I'm complaining, and I'm not. I'm just saying that you need a lot more energy in the end than you expect. I think now it's time for some slow motion footage, because I guess you're sick of hearing me talk, and then I'll try and record a part of Q&A, and then just stick around.
watched this YouTube video of the one guy analysing and directing different movie shots and directing styles, and you know, all that shit. And I got this amazing idea, really, man. Even I was blown away by it. We need to do this, man.
And we're back to London. I haven't shot any of my Q&A and I deeply apologize for that, but everything happened quite quickly and it was really dark in the front of the screen where we were talking, and there's a bunch of other excuses why I didn't. But everything went well. I had an amazing evening with my friends and my family, and most importantly, I got some really good feedback for our film. I must say I am really satisfied with how everything went. When I came there, of course, I was thinking if this was a good idea at all, because I'll probably just gonna be this nervous breakdown of a person. But just a tip for anyone who is ever in doubts whether you should in fact go to see the screenings of your film in festivals, don't even think about it, just do it. Which kind of brings me to the concluding idea of this video. A few vlogs ago I said that I want this channel to be kind of my journey about me becoming a filmmaker, and I think that this was a very important step in that journey, because as someone who hasn't studied filmmaking or directing or anything connected with film, I ask myself a lot, and I talk about this with my friends as well. When does one become a filmmaker, or when can you say for yourself, oh, I am now a filmmaker? Because anyone can grab a camera and go out and shoot a few scenes and put them together and say, oh, I've just made a film. But is this considered a film, or does it take you actually creating a film and going to film festivals? But then again, there's YouTube and Vimeo, and you can put your films on there, and today films aren't necessarily just these big productions where a lot of people are involved, but literally one person with a camera can make a film. And while I have learned to respect other people saying for themselves that they are filmmakers regardless to what they have done or created, I find it quite important for myself to do something that's big for me, so that I can say very confidently that I am a film director or a filmmaker or a writer or whatever. And I think now, having made a film, having been selected for a few film festivals, having shot the film on 35mm, so on celluloid, and having a Q&A on a festival, and I know this last one sounds ridiculous, but it is a certain point. I think now I can officially say to myself, I am a filmmaker. And I know it sounds a bit ridiculous, and I know it sounds a bit maybe childish, but I think it's really important that every person can say with complete confidence that they are whatever they are. Does this make any sense? I know it's really simple to just change your occupation on, I don't know, LinkedIn from whatever you were to whatever you wanna be, or on Facebook or wherever, but for me it just doesn't cut it. I would kind of feel fake by just stating that I am something that I feel I'm not. But on the other hand, as I've said it before, what is the criteria to becoming something that you want to become? And I guess if you set yourself certain goals and you look up to other people that do the things that you want to do and say, okay, this person has done this and this and this and this, and I guess if I kind of follow that direction, I might as well consider myself that. And consequently, other people will consider me that as well. I really have no ideas if this was helpful to anyone at all. I just felt like I just needed to say it for myself, and I just needed to get it out there. And of course, the only thing that makes you whatever you want to be is keep making that thing and keep becoming better and better at it. So I guess I just go back to the desk and continue writing my new stuff. Thank you very much for watching again. I'm really sorry there hasn't been much visual stuff to see festival wise. I will put the link in the description, which will take you directly to the Facebook site of the festival, and they have a lot of really nice videos and photos as well. You can also see my mom and dad with the dog there if you want to. It's my fan club. So what? Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Click the like button if you haven't yet. Although I really seriously don't know what difference does a like make. Is there any difference? Like, do they put you higher, or do they? Why is it? I don't know. You can just click it, and I'll see you very soon with some really interesting stuff coming up. Bye.